it's Queen Tanz with another motivational video. Man, this season is your season. And it's so crucial because this is the time to become a new person. And if you're not changing, if you're not evolving, then it's something that's keeping you stuck in that position. If you look back over your life about how far you came, if you really analyze it, you will be able to see, one, maybe I'm not pushing myself as hard as I could. Or maybe I'm letting the people around me limit me to what I can do. And that's why I'm not moving forward. It's always a reason, because after a certain age, you are in charge of your life. You are. No one is going to force you to change. Everything got to happen from you. You have to be aware of who you are around and who you surround yourself with. And they always say the 5 people around you is a reflection of who you are. I truly believe that. They say birds of a feather flock together, right? So look at who you surrounding yourself by. And if they not trying to move forward with their life or better their life, or trying to help you in some way, and they always criticizing you or judging you, or them ain't your people, family or not. They're not your people. So you got to be careful who you surround yourself with. And we get so caught up in, being so eager to be around people or be a part of something or be a part of a group or be a part, when we don't even know who we are as a person. You over here trying to be here, but you at your core, you don't really know who you are on the inside. You don't know. So now you just trying to go in and fit in, and really you need to do some digging. Too many times people try to go around and talk about other people and all this other type of stuff, and really your situation probably worse. You're not exempt from no problems either. And I always say, the people that always talk about people and try to put people down, they are miserable. I am so okay with saying and calling it what it is. Like, they are miserable. For you to sit around and talk about somebody, like you got time, you worried about what somebody else doing? Nah. Them ain't your people. Everybody around you ain't trying to change. Everybody around you ain't trying to elevate. So who are you getting around that can elevate you? Or how are you elevating yourself mentally? With your daily goals, you gotta carve out time to work on stuff. You can't just be like, man, I pray for me to do something. It's like, okay, you prayed about it. That's cool. That's cute. But are you really putting in the work? Are you really putting in the work and the effort that it requires for you to progress in life? Too many times people make too many damn excuses. Like, every time we talk, you got an excuse of why you didn't do something, or why you couldn't do something, or what the cat bit the dog, and right? You always making an excuse. Those types of people, it's only so far you're gonna get. You gotta stop making excuses. You gotta be able to take in and say, you know what? I'm fucked up, or dang, I did this, or da-da-da, or whatever it is. You gotta dig deep to find that out. That's your responsibility. And how I think y'all is so different from other people. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I choose who I allow around me. Let me say it again. Well, let me reverse it on you, okay? You choose the people who you want around you. It's a choice. People has a choice. Too many times people try to force stuff or try to, dominate or try to, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. No. And in that moment, you got to be able to know who you are and check people and push people back. Be like, nah. You allow people to treat you how they treat you. Granted, sometimes we don't know, like, dang, I've been in situations where I was manipulated and I didn't realize I was getting manipulated by somebody, and I sat back and I was like, damn, I was really getting manipulated. Like, that's fucked up. That's messed up. And that shit broke into my core, and I said I would never, ever allow someone to have that much power over me. Even to this day. I'm gonna move how I move. I don't gotta tell anybody what I'm doing. That's a choice. I don't have to be over here. I ain't gotta be over there. No, I'm gonna be right here. Cause I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not chasing friends. I'm not chasing relationships. I'm not chasing nothing. I'm not chasing it. Why? Because I got bigger stuff to worry about. Like the purpose that God has for my life. Like that stuff right there matters the most. Period. My purpose behind what I do. Coming from the hood of Detroit, it was definitely tough. And my thing is, I told myself, I'm not going back to the hood. I had to make that decision. Nobody made that decision for me. When I went off to college, I made that decision. Nobody didn't make that decision for me. Nobody could really show me what it was like to stay on the campus. I didn't have that in my life. I didn't have that. So here I am on a college campus, first time generational college student. I gotta figure shit out, and I need some money, and I gotta work at the cab, and I gotta miss class to get food. I remember my first day on college campus, and guess what? I had a leaking refrigerator. I didn't complain. I had a microwave. I had some sheets. I didn't have a cover. I had some noodles. I had my little clothes that I had, and they left me with $20. It's like, all right, see you later. Help me move my stuff up. After they left, first day on campus, I'm like, yo, I gotta get a job. I walk down the hallway. I'm looking at the other kids' dorm room, the white kids, and they got flat screen TVs, they got MacBooks, they got their room decked out. They got pictures and stuff. Like, their room was decked out, bro. And I'm like, dang, like, oh, that's what privilege looked like. Okay. Oh, so that's what it looked like. That's what the income levels look like. Oh, okay. Right. Seeing this right before my eyes, I'm like, I gotta get a job, bro. I got to get a job. So I went I seen a job application, a job board out for freshmen to get a job, and they was like, all I gotta do is bring a student ID. I went that day. That day, my mom left. That same day, I went and I had a job my first day on campus. 18 years old. After that, I always stayed with a job. Seriously. Besides the time I took a rest and stuff like that. I did that. That wasn't easy. You see what I'm saying? There's some risks I had to take in that moment. I struggled. Crying, all that struggle. I was going through depression in college. I was going through depression in high school, and I didn't even know what it was. I just knew I wasn't myself. So there's a lot of things that I've been through, and everything I went through is the reason why I am who I am today. Everything that we go through makes us who we are. It's either gonna make you or it's either gonna break you. It's only two options. Which option you gonna be? So it's time to move out your way. You and your way. Nothing or nobody should be able to stop what you want to do for your life. Period. And people don't see what you go through on the back end. People don't see the struggle. People don't see, they just, oh, you don't know what I had to go through to get to where I am. And it'd be so funny because guess what? When you think about it, everybody have different journeys. And guess what? You couldn't walk in my shoes, bruh. You couldn't survive 2 days in my shoes. You couldn't even survive 24 hours in my shoes. You couldn't survive a day in my shoes. Seriously. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know what that person had to go through. So stop going around trying to, nah. That's how you stop your progress, by worrying about what somebody else doing. You worry about what you doing and focus on you. There's no reason why anybody should be able to alter who you are at your core. Many times we don't know ourselves. Many times people don't know the new person that you are. I'm a whole new person. I'm not the same person I was, so I don't do the same things. I don't think the same. I don't move the same. My whole aura is different. Like I'm not the same. And when you are trying to become a new you, you have people around you who is still the old them. So there's no way to mesh the two. There's no way. So when you start going here and people just staying here, it don't mean that you better than them. It don't mean that. It just means you took the risk or you took that step to go a little further. But that don't mean this person can't keep going. I didn't say catch up, because the goal is never to catch up with somebody else. The goal is to start from where you left off at. So you start from where you left off at, boom. You start working your junk up. You start working up and you start getting yourself together. It's not a competition. It's not. It's not a competition. Whatever God has for you is for you, and nobody can take it away. Period. That's my period. And guess what? What God has for me is different than what God has for you. And what God has for you. And what God has for you is totally different. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's different. It's different. So stop comparing yourself to other people. And the thing is, that's not just a statement, it's the action word. Everybody has gone through where they tried to compare themselves to someone. Everybody in the world has gone through a moment where they compared themselves to someone or something. Let's be real. But it's all about how you shift your mind in that moment. Okay, cool. I'm thinking this thought. Okay, cool. Whatever you gotta do, pray real quick or shift your thought to something positive. Sometimes I tell myself, that's not me. Nah, that's not how I think. Nah. Because the devil will get in your head and start getting you to think certain things, and you gotta understand, like, nah, that's not me. That's not me. Period. Get you some pen and some paper and some journaling and get you a daily routine. Your daily routine is going to lead to some habits, and those habits are what's going to transform your life. Those habits are what's going to change the trajectory of your life. The habits. New level requires a new order. T.D. Jakes said the best. That stick with me. Because at every level that I go to, there's something different I'm gonna have to do. It's a different strategy I'm gonna have to do. I can't use the old strategy. Old ways don't open new doors. I'm sure some of y'all heard that before. They don't. I can't do that. So let me be super intentional about my life. You gotta make space for yourself to declutter your thoughts. Make time for yourself so that you can reflect on your own, by yourself, and in your own thoughts. Too much time we have people who are cluttering our thoughts. This is person this. It's too many voices in your head. And you try and get advice from everybody around you, and God is saying, no, the only advice you need is from me. That's why you're being misguided, because you're going to the wrong source. Come to me first. I have everything that you need. Don't keep going in a circle. Ask yourself, 3 years from now, where will I be? 5 years from now, where will I be? 10 years from now, where will I be? And let me tell y'all, I think about that a lot. Those are considered my long-term goals. My short-term, my middle, my mid-term, long-term goals. Where do I see myself in 10 years? What do I see myself doing? How do I want to make my impact on the world? Seriously. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose to be here. Everybody has a divine purpose. And it's about walking into your gifts. What are your gifts? What are the things that God has for you? What are those things? It could be anything. Well, and those things are the things that bring you joy, that makes you happy, that just make your heart so warm. Like, oh my God, like, I love what I'm doing right now. And guess what? As you grow and you try stuff, you be able to see that you like stuff you didn't know you liked. Like, oh, I actually like this. Like, for me, I like facial routines and stuff like that. I like to play in wigs. I like doing makeup. Certain things I like to do. I like to sew, design. I like that. Like, when I do that, it's fun. It don't feel like, oh, I do this. It's something I actually enjoy. Motivational speaking, encouraging people. These are the things I actually enjoy. And those are the things that you want to tap into. This is not the season to give up. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. What you gonna do? You gonna get a journal. You gonna write down how you feeling right now. Reflect on it. And really, think about, where do I want my life to go? Do I like my life how it is right now? Is it something I could be doing more of? Is there some people that I gotta let go? Is there some mindsets that I have to change? Is there something on the inside that needs to change within me? Is there some thought patterns that are stopping me from moving forward? What are those things? How do I treat people? What have people said about me? How do people talk about me? Not actually talking about you, but what do people say about you? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it lies? What are people saying about you? And how does that affect you? And then, if it affects you, why? You gotta get down to it. Because the thing is, people are not gonna stop talking. But we can control who's around us and what we're giving our attention to. We ain't wasting our energy on stuff that is not positive. We ain't wasting our energy on nothing that is not feeding our soul. We is not wasting our energy on anything that's not productive and trying to be better. We don't leave them where they at. It's your season. It's time to win. You got this, and that's on period.